So what's going on, man? I just wanted to do a quick discussion about Paul and something we can learn out of Second Corinthians, starting at verses chapter 12, verse 7 through 10. At least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me. At least I should be exalted above measure. That verse is basically saying that he knew a lot, he had a lot of revelations, but through all of that, he had this thorn in his flesh. For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, 3 times, that it may depart from me. He prayed 3 times, yet God did not remove that thorn from his flesh away from him. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in the infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. That's basically saying, instead of removing the problems, I will give you strength to help you endure through your problems. And Paul began to rejoice in the fact that he had problems because one, it kept him humble, and two, God was there to back him up. In verse 10, it says, therefore I take pleasures in infirmities and reproaches in necessities and persecutions and distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. That's saying every area he's weak at, everything he lacked at, God filled those voids. God gave him strength to rely on. And I wanted to talk about this because your thorn in the flesh can be multiple things. It could be temptations, it could be intrusive thoughts, it could be family, your job. And so a lot of times we pray for these things to go away instead of saying, God, hey, can you give me strength to endure? Because we just want, like, for instance, if you got an unhealthy sexual desire, sometimes we like, hey, God, can you just take away my sexual desire? When that's not necessarily something God would do. What he can do is help you gain self-control. You get what I'm saying? And it's like we want to just make all these temptations, all these crazy things, the family members that we got problems with, the job that we got problem with, coworkers we got problem with, and God's like, wait. I want to fix your character. And I want you to be able to look at me as the God I am first. I want you to understand how big of a God I am and how much strength I can give you before I just start taking things away. Because we need to learn as individuals how not to allow everything that comes against us to bring us down. We can't walk around here being offended by everything. We can't walk around here with our guard down. We can't walk around here being weak minded or assuming that our God can't provide strength for us. So through this, we need to realize that God is there for us every step of the way, right? And God doesn't always make our life easier. He simply gives us strength so no matter what comes against us, we remain standing.